reverses my gear to accept and reboot things. With a hope that I am fueled, it's abominable that a finite vacancy cannot be some infinite refueling. If it really isn't, and it's rough to nudge and flirt with infinity when you cannot. What is the raison d'être that keeps this going? Do thou know? Maybe it's ungalared, repeating failures of getting rid. Of what is it? An utter reverence to the invisible. Maybe it is inverted and mousy. Ironies shed nothing but flow light, and that's their superposition. Gushing fast and leading to realms where your ends, your heads and nails leaning and staring against those clouds of nullity, just sit back, not vexed, frustrated, but aggrieved. Identity reasons unusual to sublime, and betterment never gushes back. Pressure isn't a deemed reality always, but it's hard, not bad nor good. Polarity awakens like a deep fake against my real, faked by me. To me, some glasses shatter and play the role of being nowhere. And yes, it hurts. It mayn't paralyze me, but it crumbles my road that I see, not that I walk on. And the question of existence, which was sensibly bearing, became shamelessly awful, to do the worst as if it had planned a doomed process. But I still feel a yawning cat does sound and sense because I wish to be. Silence befriends and collage becomes the seats and parts of a jet, to fly me back to a past, or a misled chain of pasts, wherein I realize that I am the complexity to seize. Why may I not? Identity rolling its culture, thought, is the ingredient that privacy serves, and my natural ethic suits this dark physique, which is inherent rather than security, resembling an unusual endurance so as to how disseminate some and those realms of those which are beyond sight. But being blind sometimes at mist or by an uncertain virtue does not really kill you to be deaf. And sometimes it's sin where you hear the best in opera, perhaps more than any reality sought and completed. There in the sun, moon and other luminaries, where reliance for granted, quote unquote, are not visible to me, which certainly deprives me somehow for that silly second, and therein I drift, get determined at least, at a boredom of observing a blackened perpetuity. And so I raise myself and dig the sky to force my vision to see at hearing some chimes of hope at an eternity of being who you are and what you really are. Notions die, wither in sublime, reality sings, and I keep those earplugs flirting with me. Continuity speaks. To love the suburbs. And I just come out of something which was in all terms in my head, and somehow fragility breaks, but golden hope joins them. And I stand to walk, not to show, as I gushed and realized when it was a second minute to midnight. Now the debate is an opera, and I hear it as a funny viewer. To crack jokes and to feel what dimensionality reveres, and unusually differs. And perhaps it isn't naive to speak even when I'm fragile.